This video is about designing your life around deep work. As a youngster, we get pumped up for achieving something great in our life, right? And after that, we follow grind approach. We try to man through situation. We try to do lot many things. We try to set deadlines and then we can't achieve those deadlines. And after that, we get frustrated, depressed and confused. In the long run, we realize that this grind approach is not suitable. It is not sustainable. You are facing burnouts. You are not looking after your health and relationships. And then you realize that the other approach is important, which is deep work. And that is the reason this philosophy is now getting so popular. Why? Because deep work is about unleashing our brain's power. Deep work is connected to concentration. It is connected with the mind power, which is why it can give you amazing benefits. Now the question is how we can start deep work life. There are three ways. One, essentialism. Second is about minimalism. And third, mindfulness. First, essentialism. See, as I mentioned, deep work is only about concentration. It is about one particular task at one time. Essentialism allows you to take that one particular task. It reduces all unnecessary things from your life. So for this, in order to follow deep work life, you have to set your goals. And those goals are standard SMART, right? Specific, measurable, attainable but not timely. Here we have to understand another perspective which has given by the author in Slow Productivity. We can set attainable goals, but we cannot put a deadline because we have to work at a natural pace. That time only we will take pressure off out of our heads and then we will be able to concentrate freely with relaxed mind. Research is showing us now, if you want to access your creative powers, innovative solutions to your problems, you have to be relaxed and stress-free. So this stress-free productivity comes from taking pressure off from your head, and which can be done by eliminating deadlines from your work. Working at a natural pace. See, we have to understand if you are working on something new, that too without deadlines, things are going to happen. No action gets wasted. Essentialism is about making choices which are aligned with your goals. So if you are preparing for an examination and then one friend approaches you for a trip and then he also talks to you about that we are going for a trek also. For that we have to get prepared for that. You are getting into these activities while preparing for examination. After you realize that that is not essential right now. The essential thing is about your exams, not about the trip. But still you try to interact with that friend again and again just to understand what exactly he is going to do. Though you are not going for a trip, but still you are talking with him about the trips. What this thing is doing you, that it is fragmenting your attention from your work, from your study, which is why you are not able to focus completely on your task. So at this particular time, the essential thing is about your exams, your study. It is better to focus on essentialism only than remove all other things. Actually, we are living a life, right? And there is a season for everything. And you have to understand those seasons. In study time, it is study. In work time, it is work. So seasons you have to understand, and according to the seasons and your goals, you have to align your choices. You have to understand your priorities and then you can follow essentialism in your life. When you try to reduce all other unnecessary things from your life, you are one step ahead for starting your deep work life. Second way, minimalism. Minimalism is reducing physical things from your life in order to have mental focus and clarity. I request you just look at your surroundings. What are the things are really important and you actually use? What are the things are there which are just consuming your place, not adding value in your life, but still those physical things are there, you are not using it, and they are there for the sake of being there just because you bought it. What I am trying to communicate here is about cleanliness, because cleanliness has a profound impact on your psychological well-being. It is not out of nothing Jordan Peterson sir advises to clean your room. Because as soon as you start to clean your room, you not just declutter your place, but you also declutter your mind. Because environment has a significant impact on your mind. It allows you to build discipline. It allows you to focus on your work. In the longer run, if you are following this cleanliness advice, it is allowing you to build your life. I want to connect the minimalism and cleanliness to deep work routine. As I mentioned, deep work is all about concentrating on one particular task. Let's say you have a cricket bat and then football in your working room, and that time you're working or you're studying. At the same time you're studying, you're paying your attention on those footballs and bats. That time your attention again is getting fragmented. And this fragmented attention is not allowing you to focus on your work or study. So what we can do? Arrange your environment according to your dreams, according to your goals. It is better to have lesser things in your environment, then you can clean your room as well as you can have mental clarity and focus, which is why minimalism is also connected with deep work. If you are following that, you are starting your deep work life. Mindfulness. There is a connection between mindfulness and concentration, right? What is concentration? Concentration is your ability to focus on one particular task for a longer time. And mindfulness is about being present. But if you are following mindfulness, you will be closer to follow your deep work life, right? Mindfulness teaches you to be present, and deep work also requires you to be present. Now the question is how you can follow mindfulness. That I personally follow 3-word mantra for concentration: here, this, and now. Whenever I'm getting distracted from my work, I say these things to me: here, now, and this. And this mantra is helping me to concentrate, is making me mindful about my efforts and about my work. I'm being present because of this mantra: now, here, and this. Another thing you follow for mindfulness is breathe. While doing your task and while performing your studies, if you are getting distracted, just focus on your breath. Not meditation, not for a longer time, but just focus on your breath for 1 minute or two. Then again start your work. Focus on your breath, start your work. Focus on your breath, start your work. If you are getting into this habit, you will learn mindfulness. And if you are following mindfulness, you are soon following deep work life. As I mentioned, there are a lot many things in deep work, right? I can cover these things in my upcoming videos, but now you can understand these 3 things for your deep work life. One is about essentialism, second is about minimalism, and third, mindfulness. If you are following these 3 things, making habits to perform these 3 things, you will start your deep work life and you will achieve amazing things in your life. The important thing about deep work is deep work allows rest times. Majorly you are performing 2 sessions of deep work in a day, also giving enough time for your rest and recreation things. You can comment below any questions you have. We'll meet soon. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for becoming a leader in your life. Thank you very much.